What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Y'all know it's Monday, 8 o'clock p.m. NBA Nightly Show presented by Detroit Fan Report. Y'all know how we do when we start off every show. I'll let you know the panel that I have with me today, starting with the man to my right with the blue t-shirt on, watching the Pistons game, Riggs.
What up, though, man? Just it's another Monday night hanging out with y'all. Watching a good game tonight. We got the Spurs and Pistons. It's two top teams, one the top team from the East and another top team from the West. So let's get it.
Yes, sir. Rich will be keeping us updated on the Pistons game. Also representing them New York Knickerbockers, my man Nick. The great.
What up, man? How y'all doing?
Doing all right? How you doing?
Good. My boys are on a break tonight, so I'm watching this great game between the Pistons and Spurs. And I tell you what, man, this is exactly the game I expected. You know, Pistons are kind of make a statement, Spurs trying to make a statement, and man, it's good.
Show. And representing them Cleveland Cavaliers, my man Jamal.
What's good, y'all? What's happening? We all right. We all right from yesterday. We'll be fine. It's all good. It's all good.
Hey, man.
No.
Hey, man, not a lot of teams can win with their second unit, bro, in a game. Like, the Thunder are so talented, bro. Like, you find me another team that can win with their second unit.
We didn't win or lose the NBA Finals because of yesterday, so we'll be all right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's hop in.
That was his first loss, too, right? First loss of the since you got Harden?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because y'all were on a heater. Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long season.
All right, let's get some of the hot topics in the NBA.
One thing I just wanted to piggyback or reiterate what Nate said real quick. You're right, though. It is a big matchup or a key matchup, Nate, because a top team from the East and a top team for West, you know, obviously that's who you're going to meet in the finals. So you always want to gauge yourself, you know, to see where you, especially as a fan, right?
It's a possible matchup, yeah, for sure. I mean,
yeah,
you know, for sure. Yeah.
All right, let's get into some of the hottest topics this week. Starting off with, man, the NBA. People thinking they Mike Tyson, man. All I've been seeing around the league, man, is fight after fight after fight. Right. We had this brawl between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Miami Heat.
It wasn't no brawl. It was like two guys going at it.
A scuffle, wherever you want to call it.
Two pussies going at it.
Pippen. He wanted some smoke. I don't blame him for that one. He wanted smoke. He wanted all the smoke on that too.
Yeah, he's part of his daddy, man. His daddy didn't back down either.
I'm with Jamal though. I don't blame him. Like, that was a cheap shot. I just liked how we casually just. But hey, I don't blame him though, little guy. Shit, I don't blame him. Mm-hmm. Go get that smoke, man.
So
dude hit him. Dude hit him right from the back. You know what I'm saying? It was a cheap ass shot. It was late in the game and stuff like that. And all of a sudden you're gonna give him a cheap shot in the back and stuff like that. Hell yeah! Fuck, look, basketball goes out the window for that one now, man. No, let's go.
You remember when Joker got hit in the back by that one player, and his brothers are about to kick that guy's ass?
Oh, was it Morris? It was a Morris.
Joker hit that. No, Joker hit that guy.
Hit Marquis.
He got hit in the back. Okay, about some smoke right here.
So I got a question.
Here we go, boys.
So my thing is, everybody think they Mike Tyson right now. Is the fights for the NBA good for the sport, or is it a bad thing? I'm gonna start with you, Rich.
And it was about to come to hit. I knew it was. A lot of these cheap shots in this game.
I was gonna say you called it.
Rich, but is the fights for the NBA a good thing or a bad thing for the league?
I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, that's what in the 80s, you know, it was prevalent. I mean, and now that I know Nate's age and Jamal, when we were growing up, it was normal. And it was your stars, right? It was your Larry Bird.
It was play on. That's all they were. They were play-ons. They moved on.
Yeah. Like, everybody, Charles Bart, they all got into it, right? Like Larry Bird. It was normal, and they didn't get fined. I mean, they might have got fined, I think, but they didn't get like these big suspensions or whatever. Like, I don't mind it, man. It just brings a little interest to the game. You know, shows that you care. I mean, I personally, I come from Detroit. I, in the hood, no blood, no foul, man.
Now there's a brawl
Nate,
right here.
Nate, your thoughts? Is the fights for the NBA a good thing or a bad thing?
Man, I love it, bro. Listen, I'm not gonna condone violence as far as throwing haymakers or hitting people in the back without them seeing. I think those are cheap shots, and you can really hurt somebody doing that stuff. But as far as hard fouls and like hard checks, like you saw if you watched the Pistons game, Cade kind of gave Wemby a check on the side. I'm cool with that, bro, because you're sending a message. You're like, hey, I'm here, and you're gonna feel it, And let's be honest, man. This new NBA is soft as hell. Like they don't do the hand. Every time you blow on somebody, it's a foul. I like hard fouls. My friend is she's a Spurs fan, and I told her, I was like, if I was a coach, I would put Wemby on his ass multiple times, because a guy that thin, he's gonna feel it. Shaq, he won't feel it as much. You'll feel it more than if you hit Shaq. But Wemby's a thin bean, man. You got to put him on his ass, or you got to foul him hard, but within the regulations of the game. I'm not talking about cheap shots or taking their legs out or anything like that. But you got to make them know that you're there. So I'm all for it, man. I don't like this brotherhood. I want enemies. I want people that I don't like those guys. I don't want that smoke. Or I do want that smoke.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what do you mean you don't want that smoke?
No, I'm going to say, I want that smoke. That's all I'm going to say. My bad.
Jamal.
Yeah, I'm loving how this is right now, period. Back in the day, there wasn't no friends. I mean, there were friends after the season, maybe, but once the season started, man, it's been fuck you, dude. I ain't hollering at you. No, this ain't no meeting up at the half. This ain't no meeting up at the half court or meeting up. What I'm saying, when the game is over, saying, hey, y'all, we all going out to eat somewhere. What I'm saying, there ain't none of that. There ain't none of that.
Swap jerseys with me. Swap jerseys with me.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't none of that, man.
You remember the Last Dance when Jordan would go play golf with the Celtics and then he whooped their ass on the court?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. This ain't none of that. I mean, hell, remember what? Okay, I think I heard on I forgot what podcast it was, where somebody had said that Joakim Noah said that Kevin Garnett was his favorite player, and so he played when he played against him. Kevin Garnett, he was telling Kevin Garnett, "Hey, you're my favorite player. I try to mock my game off of you. I just want to let you know that I'm a big fan of yours. That you're one of my heroes. Blah blah blah, stuff like that." KG's response was like, man, get off my dick, man. Awesome,
I love
awesome,
KG, man. I love
awesome.
KG.
I mean, because think about it. And he even said it himself. He's like, look, man, we could talk all that love, we could talk all that shit about brotherhood and all that shit after the game and shit like that. But man, I'm trying. This is why I'm at work right now, man. Leave me the fuck alone.
Right.
That's what he's like. So I feel you, man. These fights and everybody and stuff like that. This is great. Hell yeah,
Let's go.
bring that
Let's
shit.
go, man.
Bring that shit.
Yeah, let's go. Wow.
Bring that shit to the postseason is what I want to see. Then we gonna talk.
That's what
Well,
I'm
let him
saying.
play. Let him play in the postseason.
I was gonna say it kind of coexists, right? It's in the second half of the year. Everybody's fighting for position. Like,
This is the real season right here, dude. This is where you ramp it up right here.
it's basically like, no offense, we know chickens over here, right? I'm gonna be PG because I don't want to get
You know I love chicken.
No, really? What kind of chicken, Neil?
But you know what I mean? Though, like, there's no chickens over here. Like, we here, like Cade Cunningham just pushing Castle. Like, I like that. Like, the big guys, like, we here. It's a fight. Like, I don't know. I like it, man. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
See, right there. Right. Okay. Come on, man.
Well, he just ran over Duncan Robinson. Yeah,
That's a
so
flop, dude.
yeah.
That's a
But you
flop.
know the
And he
ref,
knows it.
but you know the refs are gonna have to call it tight now because they know that both teams are kind of riled up right now.
Oh yeah,
But
they're on
hey,
edge. They're
they
on
got it.
edge.
Hey, I'm with
Yeah.
you when you're right. Nate called it. Nate
Yep.
called it.
Well, like I said, man, you watched this early part of the game. Cade gave a little shiver to Wimby out of nowhere. That right there told me he's here to play. Even during when they were trying to bounce the ball, he was giving them shivers with his shoulder. They want the smoke, man. They're not fucking around. Like they know Wimby's made of fucking glass at times. You know they want to make him feel it, and it's
I
affected
think
his
it's good
game.
that all this buddy shit is
Hey,
stop.
I think Nate might be onto something because Wemby's missed a lot of layups in this game.
He's tired, man. They're wearing him out because of those
Nate,
hard
has he
hits.
not missed a lot of layups? He just missed one.
He airballed a 3, dude. I'm just saying, man, this is what the playoffs are going to be like for Wemby. So he better balls up and get ready.
Right. Good
I just
observation, Nate. I'm with you when you're right, bro.
I think we all like it when the competition and everybody stop that buddy shit and feel like they playing.
Oh,
real
absolutely.
Yeah,
It makes
nope.
it for
Exactly.
basketball. All right,
Yeah.
let's get to the next topic. All right,
Oh, nice.
Detroit Pistons. You know they've been on the run. Let's look at the next upcoming schedule they got. They got the Spurs tonight, Oklahoma City Thunder, Cleveland
Lost.
Cavaliers, and
Lost.
the Orlando Magic in the next 4 games.
I'll give you
With
that.
that being said, Durham is back. How key is Durham being back, and what impact do you make on the team? I'm gonna start with you first, Rich.
So I said it earlier in our chat. I'd like to go 3-1 in that stretch. I mean, these are all playoff games that you're going against. I'd like to go 3-1. I mean, that especially you know, maybe one loss that I'm expecting is maybe the Thunder. But let's be honest, Thunder have lost some games they shouldn't have. So they're
also out their 2 best players. So yeah.
I mean, they're good. But I mean, I'm talking even when they had them. You know what I mean? They've
I mean, they haven't been as dominant as they were last year for sure.
Without Stu, I would love to have Stu in that matchup, but obviously it is what it is. So Durant is a huge impact. Obviously he's an all-star, right? So like that goes, without saying. He's a big body. He plays defense. He's athletic. He plays offense. He's he's one of your protectors, right? When Cade just got into it with Castle and Castle's teammates came to aid Jerk Durant, got right in the middle, and that's coming right off of suspension, right? So he don't give a damn. But like, so you like that, right? Like, I don't want you to be scared. If you're going to war, if you're in the Army, if you're in the Navy, any type of military, the brother next to you, Nate, Jamal, Bandit, you don't want him to be scared, right? We going in, shit, you better be about it.
Well, if you ain't scared, I mean, at least to protect your brother. I mean, shit, I'll probably be scared, but I'll do what I can, like.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, bro. War's a whole different ballgame, bro.
911. Say no, just playing.
But you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I know what you're saying.
He brings a lot to this team. He's been with Cade not his whole time, but majority of his career. So he's went through the losing. He went through the 28 games. Heck, the other night when we played Chicago, and first Jaden Ivey, Duran, Cade, and Tobias. It was other Pistons as well, but them were the main 3 that went and hugged him.
Yeah, I saw that.
And whatever, like that's leadership, that's love, that's respect. even Duran after the game said, it's my brother. I came in the league with him. We were
Exactly.
drafted the same year. We won together. We lost together. Good times, bad times.
Sure.
So, I mean, my whole point of all this is he's a good guy. He's a hard player. He plays hard. He's went through his stretches. Me living in Tennessee, I watched a lot of games when he was at Memphis. I love his game. So I knew it was there. I fought so many Pistons fans when they wanted him gone.
Why y'all always fighting, man? Damn. I swear. You always Pistons and fighting just need to just go hand in hand, man, nowadays.
You talk about fans or you talk about the team?
Both.
All around, baby, all around.
I'm about to say Pistons. Detroit fan bases are always
fan base, though.
That's Detroit fan base for you, bro.
What the hell, y'all?
Time with the Lions.
That's what I'm like. What are y'all mad about, man? I mean, shit. Like, damn. Every time I turn around, fighting about fighting about this. I'm like, I get it, but damn, yo.
Hey, that's just like the Cavaliers fan base of Jared Allen, Jamal.
Yeah, but we ain't fighting, man. Come on. I get it. We ain't fighting, y'all.
You go to fight, but I'm like, stick it up for him when everybody was traded. I was like, no, I see the promise.
Yeah, you go to the Pistons game and they'd be fighting each other. Or a Lions game, they'd be fighting each other. I'm like, damn.
Right.
Like, you've been talking shit.
It's the city. I guess so.
It's the edge, man. It's the edge.
All right. Got a Pistons. Knicks questions for you, Nate. Yeah, I got one for Jamal. Y'all next 4 games. Y'all got the Cavaliers, the Bucks, the Spurs, and the Raptors.
Yeah.
With that being said, can Cat get back into his last year form before the playoffs?
So, okay. Well, first off, I do want to answer the Duran question real quick. If you want to know Duran's impact, just watch this game. The way he's playing Wemby and getting in his head, that's impactful right there. He don't have to score a bucket the whole game. And just the fact that he's whooping Wemby's ass right now physically, that just says a lot about the mentality of what Duran has. As far as the Knicks, okay, so can Cat come back to playoff form? Like, what do you mean? Like, because he's putting up pretty good numbers already.
He was a different player. This year under Mike Brown, he's not the same. So can he get back into that last year form of Cat where he can bring an impact to his team bring a little bit more off of Brunson? Or is he going to be the same Cat right now where he's
so Cat's numbers, let's just look at this real quick. Let me pull up his stats. Did y'all see the interview with Shaq and Cat after the game was over? Did y'all see the clip about it?
Are you talking about Shaq? I didn't see the one with Shaq. I seen the clip with Barkley, and he's
So real quick on these are Cat's numbers right now: 20 points, 20.1 points, 11.8 rebounds, 2.9 assists, and shooting about 48% from the field. So his numbers are good. The thing is that with the Knicks, there's more bodies on the courts. Anunoby, Miles Bridges, you've got Mitchell Robinson, you've got other guys that are filling that scoring role too. Josh Hart. So Cat's not having to carry everything on his shoulders as far as the scoring, because of course that's Brunson's job. However, Cat is one of the big leading rebounders in the NBA. His defense is what it is. He was never a defender coming out of college. Unfortunately, being 7 foot, he's just not a good defender. But the thing is with Cat, I need to see more physicality from him when he gets into the post. If he can get that physicality back or control himself when he gets to the post, he's going to be very tough to defend because he's a very big guy. And he's a legit 7 footer. And he can actually take you out in the 3 and shoot the 3 too. So, I think he's right where he needs to be. His scoring's down a little bit. Yeah, he's had some lows this season. I think he's kind of still figuring out where he kind of fits in the offense. But if Cat can give me like 22 points, about 10 boards, and shoot about 48% from the field, I mean, that's all I can ask for. Because with Brunson scoring his 20-something and Cat scoring 20-something, you got two guys literally scoring almost 50 points. And then the
My
rest will come
prop,
from the bench.
the problem with Cat though sometimes is that he will tend to fall in love with that 3-point shot.
Sure.
If he hits like almost two of them, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna fall in love with that and forget about the paint. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. He'll forget
Well,
about it.
and you're totally right on that. However, with Cat, if he's hitting them consistently or hitting a good clip of them, I'm okay with that. However, you're gonna give me buckets, give me buckets. And you got to think about it too, that Brunson likes to go inside the paint. So if Cat can go to the 3-pointer, Brunson can drive and kick. You can't have both inside the paint because they don't necessarily play well inside together. I'm okay with if Brunson takes the paint inside, draws the defenders in, and Cat kicks a 3. But Cat also has showed that he can take them off the dribble and take it to the hole too. Which I would like
usually
to see more
it's the
of.
opposite. Your big man is down there drawing 2 defenders.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a different NBA nowadays, dude. How many centers are back in the basket consistently?
Well, you don't see too many people. You don't see too many. You don't see too many of them down there.
Yeah, they're all shooting
But
threes.
that's the thing, though. You still need a guy that you can throw down in the post, and when he wants to, he's a very good post player.
That's what I'm saying is like if you watch his game, there are times where they try to get him set up in the post. His thing is he's got a habit of getting offensive fouls because he hooks the defender. And the NBA is really cut down on that with him. And so he's got more offensive fouls. And I think that takes him away from going inside because he's scared to get that hook all the time. I mean, Cat does get a lot of fouls, which is stupidly sometimes. But the thing is, what Cat's got to do is if he's got a guy that's under 6'5", 6'6" on him, he's got to take his time, use his footwork, and bounce that guy out of the way and go to the hole or get fouled. And there's times where he does that. It's just that he doesn't done it consistently. So that's where he has to get better at.
I don't even think it's necessarily 6'5", 6'6", Nate. I'm going to take you to the playoffs last year against my Pistons. He bullied Tobias Harris in the post.
Well, Tobias Harris is like 6'7". Yeah.
Yep. Barbecue chicken.
He bullied him.
I know.
And that's where we missed Beef Stew in that matchup, precisely. Sure. But that's what I'm saying. Sure. Like, that's a matchup you need to take advantage of. I love Tobias, and I think he's very good for the Pistons. But he got bullied in that matchup.
Yeah, like I said, Cat is not very sound inside the paint. He needs to work on that. Somebody needs to get with him and work on post moves and all that because he's got the size. He's got the skill. He can get inside and get buckets. Sometimes he just misses a bucket, so he's got to just control himself. And I think in the playoffs, you'll see a different Cat because he really elevated his game last year in the playoffs. Like he played really well. Like, he was one of the big reasons why we won that Pistons series was because of Cat.
Okay. Jamal, I'm going to start this question off with you, my brother. Well, yesterday, the Heat played the Celtics, and they revealed Pat Riley's statue outside of LA.
That actually looks like him. That's a good one. That's a good bust.
Yeah, that's a good bust. That's one of the best ones I've seen in a while.
Yes.
Jamal, man, how do you feel about Pat Riley being introduced into, I guess, the Lakers Hall of Fame?
It was well overdue. It should have been done a long time ago because he was just as part. He was just a part of Showtime as anybody that was there. And did y'all notice also who else was on stage when that statue got revealed?
D Wade.
Yes, the guy who had the ugliest statue of all time.
Yeah,
Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah.
If I'm Dwayne Wade, man, I'm like, man, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure he probably looking like, man, whoever made this statue, what the come fix mine, please.
But check this out. He actually saw the bust and approved it. He was
But
approval of that bust. I agree. It looks like terrible.
I'm like, yo, whoever made this statue of Pat Riley or Ian, please come and just fix mine. Because mine just look like a damn, like, come on, yo. I think some little kids are probably scared to take a picture of him, like thinking it's a monster, yo. That's how bad that looks, man. But
Hey,
yes,
you saw. Oh, go sorry. Go.
no, but yeah, but back to the question, it's well overdue.
Yeah.
Like he's arguably probably, if not one of their best coaches. Well, no, he is one of their best coaches of all time. You know,
Mhm.
it's either him or Phil Jackson. You can put as the best coach that the Lakers ever had.
Right.
So,
He did it with the Heat. He
'cause-
did it with the Lakers. He did it with the Knicks.
yeah, but it started with it pretty much started with the Lakers.
Oh, facts. Yeah, for sure. He's had an
He
illustrious
came in
career.
there. You
Yeah.
know, came out to LA, put the Showtime in it, was willing to call out Magic Johnson and Kareem and everybody on their bullshit and stuff like that,
Hmm.
And if you're willing to call out some of those, Hall of Famers stuff like that, then he went to New York, and then you saw his real personality come out in New York, and then when he
Then
got
was
settled in Miami, and we got settled in Miami, then it was like
Mhm.
it was a wrap there because it's like no, you ain't. Come on, he went at Shaq, damn near was ready to fight Shaq, you know.
Mhm.
So Pat Riley is one of them. He's one of them no nonsense old school coaches that a lot of the league honestly really needs right now. There's more of him. Who knows what this league would be at? I mean, because if he was coaching, he'd be like, wait a minute, what you doing fraternizing with this guy? Michael Jordan. Think about this. Michael Jordan and Charles Oakley are best friends. During the season, Charles Oakley is Charles Oakley not even allowed to talk to the dude. Like, no, man, don't fuck no. During the season, no. So y'all, you're not even fucking with him today. And a lot of teams now, the majority of the teams, they need a coach like that, for that to happen. Because maybe they can light a fire under their ass, and you never know what might be happening. So, but yeah, statue, love it, love it,
Yeah.
love it, love it. Well overdue.
Yeah, Pat Riley kind of reminds me of what Tom Thibodeau is in the NBA. Hard nosed, hard ass type of guy. Probably didn't play a lot of bench players either. He had a certain rotation that he kind of rolled with. I
Time
remember
out, time out,
him.
time out, time out, time out. Did you say
Mhm.
Pat Riley reminds you of Tom Thibodeau?
Well,
Oh shit.
I
Should be
mean,
the opposite. Should be the
today's Tom.
opposite. Should be the opposite.
Right. Well, he's the version of Tom Thibodeau today. Like Pat
Okay.
Riley was that guy. Like and the thing is with I remember those Heat rivalries with the Knicks. Like Pat Riley was a very hard-nosed guy. His team was very hard, played good defense, was rough, physical, kind of like what you see from the Pistons right now. Very rough, very physical. They put you on your ass, they get you in fights, they rile you up. I remember those series and that we would go against the Heat, man, and they weren't easy. They were tough because Pat Riley had his boys ready.
But the difference about Tibbs and Riley will play guys for defense only. Michael Cooper, Kurt Rambis. These were not, star offensive players. They had a role
Mm-hmm.
and they played it well, and they played it in the playoffs.
Sure.
Like, I know this is about Riley, but that's my complaint about Tibbs is you're not going to succeed by playing 7 guys in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's his stubbornness.
I know he has. I know some players love him. Like I know Derrick Rose, stuck up for him and said, stop blaming Tibbs for my career, stop blaming him for my injuries, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
But let's be honest. Yes, you shorten your bench, okay? We're all old enough to know that. But you don't only play 2 guys off the bench. Like that's not normal.
Yeah, not today's NBA. Hell no.
You can't run
No.
them into the ground, but anyway.
Not only that, look what he's doing to the rest of the players on the team. You telling me that you ain't building no confidence in them? Like,
right, exactly. You're just every day you're DMP. Every game you're DMP. That's not confidence.
Yeah, and you never know when you're needed either, But Pat Riley, I mean, love him or hate him, he's been an integral asset to the NBA, right? He's been a player. He's been a coach. He's been a
GM.
boss. Like, you know,
He's kind of like a Renaissance man. He kind of did everything. I think he even played. He coached. He was GM. I mean, you don't have a lot of people like that did all those and were successful in all those areas. He's one of the big reasons why LeBron came to Miami.
So I was going to say one name. Jerry West never coached, did he?
I think he coached. He might have coached for a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, no, he was the coach because they had to fire him and bring in. They brought in. I think they brought in Riley. I think that was the guy that replaced Riley. Replaced.
I was going to say that's the only other one that I know that was like multiple positions, right? And
right.
Jerry West was very good at his job too, right? Player,
absolutely,
and upper management. So
those are like pioneers of the NBA right there.
Yeah.
Damn,
Jerry West coached the NBA, and he was a head coach for the Los Angeles Lakers from 1976 to 19.
Yeah, I think he replaced. I think he replaced. Riley replaced him because if y'all ever watched that show, there was a documentary they did. It was pretty good. It was called The Show or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was good, man. Yeah, he replaced West because West didn't like Riley, and Riley ended up replacing him. And then Magic came along. Yeah.
See, okay. Hey, do me a favor. Put that picture up of Pat Riley's statue again.
I like it. I think it looks good, man.
Now, do me a favor and put a picture up of Dwayne Wade's statue if you can, please.
Oh, dude, that's terrible. No. You want to talk about the worst bust in the world? Put up Cristiano Ronaldo's.
Dwayne Wade.
No. There ain't nothing about Dwayne Wade's statue. Ronaldo is, it is what it is with him,
Are you kidding me? He looks retarded in that picture.
No, D-Wade statue is just ugly.
Yeah.
I'm like,
but you know what they highlighted? They highlighted his big face because he has like that one side of his face that's kind of bloated.
It's kind of bloated.
There are other type of there are other pictures or other ways you can go ahead and have of him and stuff like that, other than the way it was there. Come on now. They just messed it all up.
He chose that. That's what he chose. There's an interview you can watch that he literally approved that picture and chose that picture for his bust. That's what he wanted. So it's more on D Wade. Like, what the hell do you think yourself? You don't value yourself or what?
Right. Just
maybe Gabriel drugged him before he went and looked at it or something.
No, we're not gonna put that on Gabrielle Union. No. We're gonna leave her alone and stuff like that.
You plugging that boy. I ain't gonna.
You see what I'm saying? But look at his face. Look at it. But he's got.
Look at this shit, man.
Hey,
just look at this shit, man.
Before AI was a thing, I thought that was AI. I really did. There's no way in hell that's his face.
It's just no.
Actually, go back. He was like Nicolas Cage there. Hey, like Nicolas Cage.
Hey, funny as hell. Watching this Pistons game, and they on a fast break, and Duncan Robinson gets the ball for a layup, and Wemby is back there. That motherfucker went boom.
Right.
All right, let's get into our next topic. Speaking of not today, one thing about being a player, I know I played basketball in high school and a community college and everything else like that. If you ain't got confidence in yourself, then you're not going to succeed on the court. Jalen Ivey, man, is looking back. He said, and I quote, "I'm not the same player I used to be. I'm not the J.I. I used to be. The old J.I. is dead."
Yeah,
Rick,
Nate,
I'm gonna let you start, man. With that said, man, what are you seeing for J.I.'s future?
First and foremost, that text was out of context because he was talking about being reborn by being baptized and finding God and all that.
Okay,
that's what he was saying is like, I'm not the old J.I. is done. Like, I'm now reborn as a whatever he said about Christian or God or whatever.
Yeah,
Now he's the new guy.
He's a Christian.
Yes, so that was a little out of context. It's not your fault. I'm just telling you the true reason why he said that. Behind that is he was basically reborn with God. That's why he's the new JI. Now, as far as his game right now, listen, Chicago's got a lot of guards. Okay, they got a lot of dudes. So it's just a matter of them having to fit and find roles. I think that he's got a lot of game. He just needs somebody to believe in him and build his confidence up more. It's probably not going to be this season, but next season, maybe they get rid of some of those guards and maybe he gets more of a role. It's always hard when you get traded, man, because you feel like you let the other team down, and that you don't deserve to play in the NBA because you're not wanted. And then you go to somebody else and it's like, well, damn, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what my role is. I got to move all this. It's a lot, dude. I wouldn't read too much into it. I think next year, if he struggles after next year, then we can probably have that discussion. I just think he's got a lot going on right now. And honestly, the Bulls suck. And so that's not helping either. You went from the top seed to one of the worst, and so it'll be interesting to see. I mean, he's due for a contract, so, he's probably not going to get a big payday, but we'll see.
Rich.
Yeah, man, like, Soneda's right. He's a good kid, man. He really is. I don't wish any ill will on this dude. Detroit got rid of him because Nate alluded to it, right? He is due for a contract. He wasn't going to get signed here. We're going for the playoffs. He wasn't playing. Might as well get something for him. He is loved by his teammates, like I said earlier, right? They were all talking to him. But he has not been the same since that injury. His game is the explosiveness, and it's gone. Can he get it back? Sure.
It's going to take some time.
But, what are sports, guys? What have you done for me lately?
Yep.
If you can't produce for me now, like, unless you're like, a stud, and I got a lot invested to you, I ain't got time to wait. Unfortunately, right? It's a business at the end of the day. And, he's got to get that explosiveness back because that was his game. If he don't, I don't know. But I will never wish ill will on the guy because he's always been a warrior. He's always been a good guy. He always speaking well. So I never ill will towards him at all. Mm-hmm. I really, truly wish him nothing but the best.
Jamal.
I think he'll be all right. Just give. I'm glad he found himself spiritually and stuff, but he has to also realize, when you get on that court, all that niceness and stuff like that, it better go out the damn window because if not, they're gonna take advantage of that all day, every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't like football where this ain't like football where you can be the nicest guy like Reggie White and stuff like that and say all type of nice things and then all of a sudden, he knew how to turn it on and turn it off. Or like Tim Duncan, or pretty much like Tim Duncan. I heard he was a shit talker every now and then and stuff like that, but most of the time he just bust your ass and don't say a word.
Yeah. Let the spleen do the talking. Right.
Exactly. So all that niceness and stuff like that, dude, what are you doing? Why are you going to the hole on him? For what? But anyways, all that niceness, that needs to go out the window. I'm pretty sure he might be a little upset because he's not like one of the main characters or the main people on the Chicago Bulls. That might hurt him a little bit.
Nobody knows who the main characters on that team. Let's be real.
Exactly. So yeah, he just needs to find himself again and stuff like that. Keep the niceness can stay, personal wise, but you got a job to do on that court. You better be out there busting people's asses all day, every day.
Can
So,
I add something to that too, Neil?
You got it.
I think with Jaden Ivey, I blame part of the Pistons because before Bickerstaff took on as coach, when the Monty Williams era was happening, there was no player development, and they didn't. And Jaden Ivey's game didn't get better when under Monty Williams. He actually got better with Bickerstaff, and so did a lot of other players. Ron Holland's a perfect example, and so I think a lot of it has to do with the development of him that's made it harder for him to have success. And on top of that, and I'll say this till I'm blue in the face, man. If you can't shoot the ball,
get that out of here. I'm sorry. I'm watching Wemby. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. If you can't shoot the ball consistently in the NBA, you're not going to have a very long career. Let's just be real. And you're seeing that with a lot of players that if they can't find a shot at some point, they're going to be a one contract and done.
Oh, you got to take that.
So, yeah.
Steve, you a fool. All right, I got a segment for y'all. Shout out to my man, Juwan Williams, you feel me? And the Never Made It Sports and Picks podcast. Big shout out to him. He sent us a clip. I'm going to get y'all questions. I got 2 questions for y'all after it. I'm going to start with him. I'm going to let Juwan take it over. Take it, Juwan.
Yo, big shout out to my dogs over at NBA Nightly. Thanks for having me on the show today. I'm Magic Don Juan, a.k.a. Mr. Double Up from Never Made It Sports and Picks. I got a segment for y'all today I like to call Here and Now. Oh, so now you want to do Here and Now, but at the beginning of the year, you was talking Boston this, Boston that. Okay, fair enough. But this segment is about how I feel about players and teams today, here and now. I hear you. Keep going. Thank you. Now, first up, we got the Defensive Player of the Year award. Now, we know that's obviously about to get ready to go to Wembanyama, right? But if he get hurt or miss 3 more games, he will be ineligible. So he's sitting at 14 games. You can only miss 17 games and still qualify. So he got 3 games to work with. So if he doesn't finish, I got Chet Holmgren. He's the best defensive player on the #1 team in the West. And we're not giving another one to Rudy Gobert.
Oh, God, bro. Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Now, the Rookie of the Year is unanimously Cooper Flag. Am I right? Cooper American Flag. I am with you, brother. With a nice shout out to Con Knuppel out there for the Hornets. Now, get to something more serious, please. Yes, I understand, sir. I got you. Okay, it's time for my MVP pick then. Now, everybody think I got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Maybe he got Jokic. No. Okay, so tell us who you got then. Cade Cunningham. The Pistons are the #1 team in the East. They got my Celtics by 5.5 games. Cade is averaging 25, 6, and 10. I mean, don't get me wrong. Shai Gilly is doing his thing over there out in the West, but he has been hurt. And, it's a what have you done for me lately league. They started off looking like they were going to shatter the Warriors record, but that didn't come to fruition, did it? So give me Cade Cunningham for the MVP. I think he finishes out the year strong. Okay. Cade Cunningham for MVP is not a bad pick. It's not the best pick, not the worst pick. Let me hear your finals matchup. Okay, my NBA finals matchup is going to be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming out of the East. I like what James Harden brings to the table. He's making those bigs great again out there. They play defense. They got a 40-point scorer in Donovan Mitchell. I think they come out of the Eastern Conference. Coming out of the West, I like the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs have Wembanyama. He takes away the paint. He takes away the mid-range. They have the Thunder's number. I think this is their year. And I think here and now today, the Thunder beat the Cavaliers in the final. Vintage. Very solid matchup right there, man. I couldn't agree more, all right? If you want to gamble tonight and make some bets, I did put in some tickets for y'all, all right? The Kings are on the road versus the Grizzlies. I took under 240 because who's going to score points? And then the Jazz are on the road versus the Rockets. I took the Rockets by 8. You combine those, and you got yourself a nice double up. I'm Magic Don Juan, Never Made It Sports and Picks.
Did he literally say make bigs great again? Oh, my God. Come on, man. Damn.
Shout out to my man, John Wall. So with that said, going off what he said, I'm going to ask y'all this question first. Is Cade this year's MVP? Nate, I'm going to start with you.
No. Listen, I think Cade's a really good player, and I think Cade's going to be a first team, probably NBA, second team at the worst.
Probably.
I don't know.
Bro,
There's a lot of good players that are
Put the
putting a lot of
IPAs down, bro.
higher
I'm
scoring
gonna ask you to
averages.
put the IPAs down.
There's no IPAs. It's just facts.
No,
I mean, Jalen Brunson has a higher scoring average than Cade does. I'm not saying he should be in the MVP race, but I'm just saying his numbers are better than Cade's or around better than Cade's. The thing is, look at
the Knicks first, and who does Bridges or who does he have? Cat, Bridges, OG.
Timeout. But did I say I would put Brunson in the category? No, I did not. I'm just giving you an example saying that Brunson's numbers are better than Cade's as far as a scoring average. Listen, the people that win MVPs usually are the guys that are scoring at a high clip. Joker, Giannis, SGA. Cade's having a really good year. But have you seen Shai Gilgeous numbers? He is literally almost averaging 32 points a game. Okay, 32 points a game. He's shooting over 55% from the field. I mean, those are damn good numbers. And he is the hunted every night. And yes, he's been injured, but just imagine if he wasn't injured, he'd be cooking even more.
But you know why why SGA is shooting that high percentage and stuff like that. He don't take many threes at all. They are literally letting him.
He lives in the mid range.
Yeah, they are literally. Yeah, that's his game. They're literally letting him.
And that's
you know what I'm saying? Shoot up.
That's okay. However you get your bread, you get your bread. He is the best mid range guy in the game.
This is my question, and this is how Cade aside.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I decide my MVP. If you take Cade away from Detroit, are they not a number one seed in the East? Are they even a playoff team?
Play in.
I think they're playing or possibly a lower seed. I mean, the defense is good. Duran, you mentioned, is an all-star.
But other than yes, Duran is an all-star, but he's not really a go-to scorer. Who's our go-to scorer? Who's go get a bucket? Cade.
Oh, Cade, yeah, of course, yeah.
Who facilitate? Cade is averaging a double-double.
But I'm also
leads the league in assists, if I'm not mistaken.
He's up there, yeah.
Steve said so. The season series
SGA,
don't mean nothing.
If you take SGA off the Thunder, they're still a playoff team. They showed that the other night.
But you also did say earlier before we got on the show that the Thunder have been struggling. And what's one of the reasons why they've been struggling? Because Cade's not playing. Cade is the engine that makes it go. I'm sorry. SGA is the engine that makes it go. Well, I mean, for Detroit, yeah. But here, okay, let me ask you this question. I want you to be completely honest with me. If you are not a Pistons fan, keyword.
Put them two on the screen together.
I got you.
Okay, if you are not a Pistons fan, would you take Cade over SGA?
If I was not a Pistons fan?
Yes.
The starter franchise?
Yes.
That's very difficult because Cade does something that SGA does not, and that's play defense. Really,
what are you talking about? Shai can play good defense. He's up there and steals all the time. He's also 6'7", dude. Come on. SGA is a good defender, dude. He's up there and steals every year, and he can play on the ball.
He is solid, yes.
He's not elite I don't think Cade's elite. I think Cade's a good defender too. I mean, I've just seen got cooked by Castle about 3 or 4 times one-on-one. I'm just saying. They're both good defenders. So your argument, the only one I can give you better is that Cade is a better playmaker than SGA. Okay?
That's what it would be, right? Depending on what you want, right? Because if you want a playmaking point guard, then Cade's your guy, right?
Right. But if you need a bucket, you got to go SGA.
That's fair.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
That's
all I'm saying is that if you weren't a Pistons fan, I don't know how much love you would really have for Cade. Let's be real. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm Thunder are my team. I just
So
SGA
to
is
be
really
honest
good.
with you, Nate, do you really want me to be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
I've liked Cade since he was at Oklahoma State. I
Okay,
fell in
that's
love
fair.
with his game before he was a Piston.
Sure.
Because
But,
I watched college
yeah.
basketball.
No, I do too. I watched Brunson play in Villanova, but I'll tell you straight up right now to your face that I would take SGA in a fucking heartbeat. No pun intended. I would take him without even blinking all
But
day.
At the same time, if I told you I had the number 1 pick and I had SGA and you had the number 2 pick and you had Cade, or vice versa, neither one of us are going to be disappointed.
I mean, that's fair, but I'm still taking SGA.
Well, that's fair too. But I'm saying, like, neither's a bad pick, right?
No.
If you had to start your team with either one, you're not. Just like if I said you're starting your team with Wemby, you're not going to be mad.
Yeah. And another thing with Cade is I like Cade's game, but it doesn't scream crazy dominant, because if you look at what Joker put out yesterday or something like that, it was like 30 and 20. Those are dominant numbers.
Two totally different games, though.
But still, we're
Correct.
talking about we're talking about.
Hold up, Nate. Now, I was with you, and I was riding with you.
He's serious. He holding his
dominant?
screen. You know he's
What did
serious.
he
He's
do
holding that
versus your
screen.
Knicks the other night? Was it not 42, 8, and 13?
Yeah, but how many of those games has he had in the season?
No. Was that not dominant? In the goal?
That was dominant. That's dominant. I hate to say it.
Yeah,
That's dominant.
Yeah, he also took 34 shots to get that 42. Just saying.
But he was also 17 to 34, so he shot 50%. That's a win, bro. No. We're not doing that. I was with you until
you take 34 shots and you get 40. If you're taking 34 shots, you damn well better get 40 points. That's all I gotta say.
If you're shooting 50%, though, I'm not gonna bitch.
And not only that, your fellow All-Star wasn't playing, so he was.
Yes.
All I'm saying
all
is
these guys on this, Jamal, player aside, is 50% shooting good in the NBA?
Yes.
That's not the argument.
Yes.
50% shooting good.
Yes.
That's not the argument. That's not the argument we're having.
No, I get where Rich is getting at and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? No, but think about it. He dominated against against one of the top teams in the NBA, better known in the East, pretty much.
No,
Because think about it. You want to play.
For him. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you want to play your best against one of the top teams in the NBA, just like what's going on right now. Even though the Pistons are down by was it 9? Yeah, you want to play your best against, you know what I'm saying, one of the top teams. That's what it is. So yeah. So Kane had a game.
Yeah,
and
the thing is, go ahead.
No, and plus remember, Detroit been calling for the Knicks all season long. And they are
100%.
praying and they are praying and hoping that the Knicks fall to them in the postseason. Because I'm not and I'm gonna make this might be a bold prediction on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've seen all of what Detroit might bring to New York yet. I think they got something hidden. I think they got something hidden for them because they're like, you know what, we got something for you. I think right now Detroit's like, we got something for y'all ass when we see y'all in the postseason.
I disagree with you because when you win games by 30 and 40 points, what else is there to show? I think the Knicks you haven't seen, they have some stuff coming in the playoffs, so we'll see. I'm just saying, you beat a team by 30 or 40 points, what the hell else are you going to throw? You already threw the kitchen sink.
It's
going to throw the people at him too?
So if you want
it's going to be a series.
We won by 37, 31, and 15.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, y'all dominated us. I'm not going to lie, yes.
All 3 of those games, Duran did not play.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to give you a fun fact too, that the Knicks got dominated by the Celtics last year, and they still beat them in the playoffs. And the
My
Pistons,
key word was your second All-Star did not play either one of those games.
yeah, I get it. But also, too, the Knicks got dominated by the Pistons last year and lost the series against us. So all I'm saying is the playoffs are a different animal. So we will see.
And we didn't have beef stew.
We didn't have a healthy Mitch Robertson either.
Jamal, man,
Robinson played.
same question, man.
Hey, get me Paul Reed over Mitchell Robinson.
All we're not doing is that, Jamal.
Don't do
same
that.
question.
Don't do that. Same question. Okay, is Cade right now the MVP? Okay, listen. I'm with Rich on this one, saying if you take Cade off, I'm with it. If you take Cade off of the Detroit Pistons, Pistons are a playing team easily by far. You know, everybody think about this. Everybody knows where the ball is going when it's crunch time, and on some occasions, you can't stop him.
It's fair.
I told you, I said that in the beginning of this whole. I said that in the beginning when the podcast first started. You know, what I'm saying when we first started doing this for the NBA show. I said this is going to be the year where Detroit got to bring it. They got to. Are they going to be for real or are they going to be fake?
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people right now are off the Detroit bandwagon, so they're coming out of the East and putting my Cavaliers there.
I don't know why.
So, oh, I know why, but we'll get to that. I know why, but we'll get there. We'll get there later. But the fact remains, that's what they're seeing right now. You
Mm-hmm.
know, because in years past, the Pistons haven't did anything in the postseason. So it's gonna have to be, what I'm saying, it's gonna be okay, is this gonna be that year where they actually do something this year?
Yeah.
Or it's gonna be another first round exit, okay, go home, you know. So this is a make or break year for them. They got the coach. JB Bickerstaff, yes, we had him. He's a great coach.
That's
And
fair.
anybody in Cleveland who says he's not, you're an asshole. Because he's a good coach. Straight up.
He's exactly
I
what
have
they
no-
need.
He said,
Yes,
"You're
he
an
is.
asshole."
Think about it. The moment, listen, the moment that I'm pretty sure a lot of people was on Bickerstaff's side was when that fight happened with them and the Hornets, and he took up for his guy. He didn't say, "Well, it is what it is." No, he's like, "No, this is who we are,"
Yeah.
you know,
But
and
Bickerstaff
he didn't
also
back it up
carries
for
that
that.
chip. He also carries that chip himself because he's been fired and stuff like that. And let's be honest, he's not the NBA's favorite person to root for.
Who
As far
cares?
as, but I'm just saying his chip is just as big as his fucking team. And
This
so
is a
when you
coach.
have that,
He is a
here's
coach. He. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say this: be careful when you have that chip because we're all. Well, you're not a Lions fan, but all three of us are Lions fans. Dan Campbell did the same thing that Bickerstaff did to the Detroit Lions. And it's been great. It's been fun, but it hasn't won us shit. And all I'm saying is that with Bickerstaff, it's all nice and dandy right now, but can it win him the big game? That's the thing.
I'm with you on that because look who my coach is for my football team. I mean, come on, we got to the big dance, we just didn't win it, and he's a no nonsense coach too. You know what I'm saying? So I get what y'all coming from. You know,
Yeah.
like Bickerstaff, like right now, Bickerstaff is a perfect head coach for the Pistons for this team.
Agree.
Perfect. Do I think they probably needed another like big name star to take some of the pressure off of K? I think they did. But I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised if maybe in the offseason they try to offer somebody saying, you know what, why don't this person or this player or something like that come and play with Kay Cunningham? Some of them guards that are on the Chicago Bulls, they could have came over and helped them out. Hell, Kobe White could have came and played. Oh, you know what I'm saying? That could have helped take some of the
Yeah.
pressure off of Cade.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a great, but in my mind right now, MVP, most valuable, which a lot of teams and I think the league forgets who's more valuable to their team right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and right now I think Cade is more valuable to any of them because,
But
like
we
I said,
all
he
Mhm.
he. We know who the best. We know who one of the. I mean, probably the best team is in the league right now. Everybody's saying OKC, and
Mhm.
for good reason. But right now, look what Cade Cunningham had did with the Detroit Pistons.
I
A lot of
agree.
people can't even name. A lot of people can't even name another player past Cade Cunningham. They can't.
Duncan Robinson.
But I said a lot of people. You
Oh,
can. 'Cause come on, you're a
yeah,
sports
First off,
fanatic. But a lot of other people can't. Maybe Isaiah Stewart because of all the fights he getting in and stuff like
yeah.
that. But other than that,
I,
they
I get
can't.
what you're. Yeah, I get what you're saying because I think the MVP rule is kind of convoluted because it should be the most, like you said, most valuable player, not the best player, or the best player this year. If it's the best player this year, it's SGA hands down. If it's the most valuable player, it's Cade. However, like I told y'all before, when you look at the MVP winners, they're usually up there in scoring too. Okay? Joker, Giannis, SGA, they were all the tops in around scoring. Cade is probably top 10 in scoring. I think he's shooting up. He's averaging about what 24, 25 a clip, right? Probably.
I got to come back for that. I got to come back for just that comment, just right there.
Go for it.
Remember when Kobe Bryant was leading the league in scoring and going off and stuff like that, and yet they gave it to Steve Nash because Steve Nash
Yeah,
was the most
yeah.
valuable player
Sure, and
in the
that's where it
league and
made
stuff like
sense,
that.
and that's where it made sense. But I'll give you another one. What about when Joel Embiid beat out Joker? We all knew Joker should have been the MVP that year, but Joel Embiid won that because of his scoring
Because
title.
he was the most valuable, and he was the most valuable player to his
Oh,
team.
he
Because
also was the
Jamal,
highest scorer.
but you had Jamal Murray coming on, and you know what I'm saying, as another weapon for him. Who else did Joel Embiid had at his time? I mean,
Sure.
Maxey wasn't a known. Maxey wasn't at his full
in the
potential
league.
as he is in right now. So that's why.
For Cade to win the MVP, his team has got to be dominant going forward, and he's got to get his scoring up to at least near 30, or at least
I
like
say it.
27 or something like that.
I say that if the Detroit Pistons can hold on to the number one seed in the East, he got the MVP on lock.
Mm-mm.
That's what I say.
I'm with Jamal because he leads the league in assists.
But
He's
that's
top
all he
10
leads the league
scoring.
in.
He's top 10 in scoring. He's a good defender.
Yeah.
He's probably right now the best shot blocking guard in the league, like Dwayne Wade was. Who's better than him right now, shot blocking guard?
I don't know. Derek White's pretty good at shot blocking. So,
Not Cade Cunningham. Good.
I mean,
I
you
don't
also
believe
got to
him.
remember, Cade Cunningham 6'7", bro. Come on. He's not like he's 6'1". He's 6'7".
I don't believe him. I
Like,
don't
that's
believe I'm.
pretty tough
I
for
don't believe
guard.
I don't believe I'm a damn Cavaliers fan.
No,
Defending a
that
Pistons
don't mean
player. What the
that
hell?
don't
Man?
not because Miles Turner's 7'1". He can't rebound with the shit.
But he can block
Miles
shots.
Turner hasn't been good since he left since he left the Pacers. He should have never left them at
Aaron
all.
Jackson's 6'11". He can't rebound with.
If Cade, okay, I'm telling you right now, if Cade comes
Last
back,
one, and we're gonna get to the next subject. Go ahead.
if Cade comes back from his injury and puts up like 40 games, like it's nothing, even a 50.
I mean,
burger,
SGA. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, God dang it.
I got your back.
If SGA puts up like 40 burgers, like it's nothing, and puts up a 50, he's got the MVP locked up.
Okay. All right. Well, the next,
What if Detroit finishes with the best record?
They are going to finish. Well, I don't know about the best record.
He-
That
he-
could be an argument. That could be an argument.
Best record, he's MVP. So,
Should
but
be.
okay. All right. Next subject. Let's go.
So
all right. The next,
the conclusion of this argument is it could go to either or.
Possibly.
Right.
Don't
You're right about that.
Don't count out Joker, man. Joker's putting up crazy fucking numbers right now.
I'm counting out Joker. He's no. We're not doing that. No.
all right. The next question I got for the now on letter segment. Like I said, shout out to my boy Duan. I appreciate that. Is he got the Cavs versus the Spurs in the NBA Finals? Jamal, when he said it, I seen you over there like. So with that said, man, who is your early pick for NBA Finals matchup, Jamal?
Well, right now, I think I think right now the Spurs have the Thunder number.
Yeah.
If
In the
the,
regular season.
but I get it, but the fact is they have their number no matter how you slice it, whatever, and stuff like that. So, I mean, I wouldn't put it past the Spurs getting there, but
Mhm.
I think Oklahoma City's experience in getting to this level and knowing what it takes to get over it and stuff like that is going to
Mhm.
prevail also on that one. And don't yeah, and this is where you also cannot forget about the Denver Nuggets. You
Yep.
can't because they're going to be like, you know what? We had the Nuggets. I mean, we had the Thunder. We can beat them, and it just didn't happen. So we can't
Yep.
count them out. We can't count them out either. So it's gonna be a
Mhm.
three-team race with those three teams. I'm not counting the Houston Rockets. I don't believe in them. Yeah, they got KD, but I'm not counting the Houston Rockets at all. So they can go to
Mhm.
they can whatever on them. So it's a three-team race. I don't know. And my wife was looking at me. I don't know why she looked at me like she's crazy and stuff like that. No, you're not even a Rockets fan. So whatever. No, you're not a
Don't
Rockets
count.
fan at
Don't count
all.
out K. Don't count out KD, man. Don't count out KD.
No,
I like
no.
their team.
Until
I like their
no
team.
until K. No. So that's number one. Two. Back to the East. Do y'all think Jason Tatum's coming back?
No.
No.
And if he doesn't, even if he could, I don't think he should. Just
No.
wait.
You
Just,
shouldn't.
just get yourself
Sit
just
out
get
the whole
yourself
year.
healed.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. Halliburton's gonna
It
sit
all
out.
depends. It all depends on how serious the Pistons want it. Okay, you playing this great, you playing this good during the regular season, but what can you do in the postseason? Because that's where the stars really count.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we saw that last year with the Indiana Pacers. They came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for some people, Tyrese Halliburton didn't get injured in Game 7 in the NBA Finals. I believe the Indiana Pacers may have won that NBA title.
Mm-hmm.
That's in my book because they had
And
them
you
beat.
could, and you could also have argued Halliburton could have won MVP that year too because he was definitely more valuable than SGA was. He was everything for them.
And that's proven fact right now.
Yeah. So I think right now in the East, a lot of teams are very lucky to be where they're at right now because of Halliburton being injured, because of Jason Tatum being injured and everything. But I mean, in this one also too. I mean, the Knicks. Everybody's on them and then they're off them. They're on them and then they're off them. I think the Knicks play better when nobody's saying have any expectations for them to win. I think that's when they play better. You know, Detroit right now they have something to prove. Be like, okay, listen, if we got this spot right now, we're playing this good. What we gonna do in the postseason? So they got a little chip on their shoulders. The Cleveland Cavaliers. Yes, you got James Harden. Everybody's looking at okay, well, James Harden. Now you got a good squad that you can go ahead and run with and stuff like that. But what about you when it comes to the postseason? Are you
Yeah,
going to
who's gonna
turn
play
into the
better?
James? Are you going to turn into the James Harden that we've always known, or are you going to elevate your game and be like, you know what? I'm gonna actually do it. I'm gonna actually do something. You know, because next year in the East is going to be a whole different story. Because bold prediction again, LeBron James is coming back to Cleveland next year. So whether y'all know that or not, but it's the truth.
More likely. It's very very
So,
true. Yeah.
but in the East, I'm obviously I'm gonna pick my Cavaliers, but I'm not gonna push past, saying that the Pistons ain't gonna have something to say about it, and the New York Knicks ain't gonna have something to say about it. You know, any of the other teams, the Boston Celtics may have a little something to say about it, but I don't think they're gonna get too far. So I'm picking my Cavaliers, but I'm not sleeping on no other teams in the East because the East is so wide open. It is literally anybody's race.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody just got to go out there and just grasp it. We was on a 7 game winning streak, and then we lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder with their backups. So now we know what it takes to get to that level against their B team. So we'll see what happens. So
Yeah.
Rich, your
Well, that
NBA
was a
early
nice answer.
finals pick.
So I got the Spurs because I don't think the Thunder, and it's shown, have anyone for Wemby. Hardenstein's big enough, but he's not athletic enough. Holmgren's athletic enough, but he's not big enough. And I got Castle to help on SGA.
Mm-hmm.
Castle's a very good defensive player. In the East, I'm about to surprise y'all. I'm about to shock y'all.
Better be the Pistons.
It's going to be the Knicks.
Oh
I think
shit!
I think they're going to meet the Pistons in the Eastern
Wow.
Conference Finals,
What the fuck?
and I think they're going to beat us in 7
Hold that clip, Neil. Hold that clip.
I ain't gonna clip this for real. You already know I am.
Because we're not just ready yet, and that's what I got to say.
Nate, who your early MVP?
No. Hold on for a second. Why do you think your team isn't ready yet?
You alluded to it earlier. I think we're one score away. I think we're one perimeter scorer away.
Nate, your NBA Finals matchup right now.
I mean, coming out of the East, I mean, I'm going with my Knicks. I mean, and I'll tell you why. It's supposed to be us. That's first. Like before the season started, with Halliburton being out, we beat the Celtics. Tatum went out. Nobody saw the Pistons creeping up to the number 1 seed. Cleveland was going to be there. We're supposed to be in the finals this year. And the one thing I can say is the Knicks have a daunting task because they probably will face the Pistons. But the thing is that I believe in the playoffs, games are a lot closer. And when you got a closer like JB, all bets are off. Because that guy when the games are close, he can get you buckets. And he can win. He can play in clutch. So, I mean, again, like I said, if the games are close, it favors the Knicks because JB, I think it'd be a good duel between him and Cade. But I'm taking JB being more clutch. I mean, hell, he won Clutch Player of the Year last year. He's the last 2 games he's been clutch at the end for us. So I mean, I'm taking the Knicks, and we'll see what happens. And then as far as the West, I'm taking the Thunder, man. Listen, no offense to the Cavs, the Thunder literally beat a team that was pretty healthy. I don't think they really had any missed people other than maybe Strus, right? You guys are
We just had Strus that was and we had Strus, and then Evan Mobley was on minute restrictions. So, but whatever.
Okay. Yeah. But what I'm saying is like this Thunder team is deeper than hell. Like, I mean, seriously, like they could go 10, 11 deep. And that is one thing the Spurs don't have that the Thunder do. And they have experience. And yes, Wembanyama, is going to be a problem for the Thunder. However, I hope the Thunder are watching this game because the way to defeat Wemby is be physical with him. I've been saying that from the get-go. Put him on his ass, give him little elbows, little shivers here and there. It's going to affect his game, and it has. Like you got to be physical with a guy like that, and I think the Thunder can do it. So Thunder and Knicks, orange and blue finals.
That will be interesting.
Yeah.
We will see. The second half of the season just start, and playoffs will be coming up soon. I appreciate everybody that came out and watched, man. Do us a favor, man. Go to Detroit Fan Report on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. Before we head out, though, I'm gonna let my panel let y'all know where they can find them at. Shout out to Dewan, man. Y'all go hit his podcast up, man. They so eager to watch the games. Nate, man, let them know where they can find you at, man.
Hey, you can find me at One Ass Chicken 3 Toes on YouTube. All Lions. We're about to start up our podcast again. Super excited. I got the draft coming up, so a lot of good stuff we're going to talk about. Yeah, man, just loving some basketball. It's good times right now, sports wise.
Yes, it is. Agreed.
Oh, let them know they can find you at.
You can find me pretty much on here, NBA Nightly. You can find me on the college football BCS preview show. You can find me on the NBA show, which they're about to do the NBA. They're about to do the NFL Combine this week. God,
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's already starting up again. And then the draft is in April.
I'm like, shit. We just got done with the Super Bowl.
There's no off-season.
Right. So
pretty much. I'll be back next Wednesday.
Yep. So yeah, you can find me on there. You can find me on Facebook under the name Jamal Baker. You can find me on Instagram under the name The Illusion. So let's get it. Let's go.
Rich, let them know where they can find you at.
You can find me almost every day on Detroit Fan Report show. All sports. We get it around here. This is what we do. And on X, Riggs928.
Appreciate Jamal in that kitchen about to water whip it. But with that said, man, do us a favor. You feel me?
Right.
With that said, man, everybody have a blessed night. Make sure you do us a favor. Subscribe to everybody's platform. Subscribe to my Boys and Waters platform. Appreciate you, bro. We're going to do another now and then, either next Monday or this Thursday. I'm trying to get Marcus and Gent back on here for this Thursday. So make sure you're tuning in Detroit Fan Report, man. Hit that subscribe button.
Woo! I just seen that, Nate. Right in Wemby's face.
That was nasty.
We got to say it, man.
That's hey.
Everybody.
Hold on one thing. And it's kind of it. Damn, man, Nate, I've been agreeing with you too much tonight. I don't like it.
Literally said the Knicks are gonna go to the finals. That made me smile.
That's crazy as fuck, Rich.
You said it though. You got to be physical. You got to go right at Wemby, man. You can't be intimidated.
Yeah. Take that forward. It's cool.
My bad. Go ahead, bro.
Are you cool? We got to say everybody hit that subscribe button. We out. Have a great night.
Peace.